Hi Maria, this is Alaia. This is my first season on this site also, and although this is going to be a response to you on YouTube, it is in response to your posting on the 100-day challenge. I just wanted to say a couple of things because I have similar opinions about running into people that are doing the negativity dance. One of the things that I've noticed is that if I have my tone up, it's not about being insensitive. It's more about those people who are unhappy and feeling stressed about the economy and all that. They just don't come into my sphere. So you might want to take a look and see whether or not there's a little inkling, probably because of your family or being around your family and whatnot, whether some of it's seeping over and causing other people that are negative and having weirdness to come into your sphere. I would like to share something with you. I'm in retail, so I get to see people all day long that either are real stoked about the economy or are really bummed about the economy. And a couple of days ago, I had a man come into my shop, and he said, he was looking around at my product and stuff, and he says, so you make all this stuff? And I said, yeah. And he said, how's business these days? And I was like, oh, it's great. And he said, oh, it is? And I said, yeah, you know, it's really wonderful. I said, you know, there's not a whole lot of people. Seems like people aren't traveling as much this year, but the people who are traveling are shopping. And, you know, I'm getting a chance to really make really intricate things because I have more time. And it's really turning out great for me. He says, is that so? He said, yeah. And he says, well, I don't see a whole lot of people in here today. And I said, yeah, I know, but there were people here earlier. And, you know, so everything's wonderful. I'm loving it. And, oh, look at this. And I showed him the piece that I was currently working on. And so he stood and he talked to me for a few more minutes. And then he picked out a few things that he wanted to purchase, and so I packaged them all up for him, and I wished him a happy holiday season. And as he got ready to leave, he turned around and looked at me. He says, you know, I really like your attitude. It's the best attitude I have seen since I've been on the island. And I think that it may be that if you just hold your tone, no matter what's going on, people will come into your sphere and support you who are holding the same tone that you are. And I find it wonderful and refreshing, and also a reminder for me when you said, you know, I'll make videos as long as I'm feeling like making videos, and if I'm not feeling like making videos, then I'm not going to make them, because I find myself sometimes forcing myself to make a video when I don't really want to. But anyway, thank you so much. This is like maybe my second video response ever. I think it's going to be wonderful to watch you go through your learning here on the site, and I'm looking forward to our January 15th launch for my season 2. So aloha for now, and have a wonderful new year. Aloha.